This week we have a couple major releases coming out. We got the Air Jordan 11 dropping this Saturday, but on Friday, December 8th, we have the Air Jordan 8 Solefly dropping with a retail price tag of $225. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you where to cop it, what time it's dropping. It's probably not where you think it is. I'm going to give you an overview of the sneaker. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on it, and towards the end of the video, I'll give you some resale predictions. So Solefly and Jordan Brand have definitely collaborated quite a few times over the years, and probably the most notable one, probably the one I feel like everybody feels is like the best collaboration between Jordan and Solefly, is the Air Jordan 1 that they put out a while back, like years ago. But over the years, you know, they've given us some other ones that personally I like. The most recent one was the Air Jordan 13. I think it was called Let's Go Fishing, that dropped last year at this time, which was a really nice Air Jordan 13. If you pick it up, you already know what I'm talking about. But this Air Jordan 8 is going to be dropping this Friday, December 8th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's not going to be dropping on the Solefly website or the Nike Sneakers app at this current time. It's going to be dropping on www.ajvii.com, which is airjordan8.com, but it's spelled out just like how I read it out. So it's going to be dropping at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be available in sizing 7 through 15, so big sizes for this one. And the apparel will be dropping as well between sizes small and double XL, and they'll both be available to purchase at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, typically, whenever you cop from Solefly, you're going to pay the retail price tag of the item, which in this case is $225, and then you're going to pay like $20 or $25 for shipping, which basically makes this sneaker retail around $250 before any applicable tax. So I'm not necessarily sure if people are really going to come out and pick this up and spend $250 like at this time of year with Christmas right around the corner. I mean, that's a pretty hefty price tag to come out of your pocket for a Jordan 8. But what I will say is that normally Solefly does a really good job as far as like the details in the sneakers. The materials are normally pretty nice, and even though a lot of the collaborations with Jordan Brand are really sort of, I guess, not really thought of as being like must cops outside of like the Air Jordan 1 Solefly, a lot of them are really, really nice, even if they're not reselling for a bunch of money, man. Like if you get a Solefly in your collection, like it's normally a great collaboration, and they normally do a really good job. Now, the official name for this Air Jordan 8 is, and I hope I'm going to say it right because my Spanish is horrible, but I've heard this term used many, many times over the years, is Mi Casa u Su Casa, and the inspiration for this shoe is the Latino community. So whenever you're looking at the sneaker, that is the inspiration for the shoe. That's where the colorway comes from, and that's what makes it stand out more than pretty much any other Air Jordan 8 that I've seen in a very long time. Now, in terms of the sneaker selling out, man, I think it will sell out on that website. I think it may take a minute, right? Unless it's like very, very limited, and normally collaborations are more limited than like a general release and things like that. But outside of like probably like my YouTuber friends or friends of mine that are like really deep into collecting sneakers, this one probably won't appeal to everyone. You know what I'm saying? So this one I think is going to be obtainable on release day. If you just go to the website when it drops at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know, you have a great chance to cop these for retail. Now, at this current time, they're not scheduled to drop on the Nike Sneakers app or anywhere else that I could find, but normally what happens is they drop on the Nike Sneakers app a little bit later on. That's what happened last year with the Air Jordan 13s. They dropped on the Solefly website, and then they dropped on the Nike Sneakers app a little bit later on. So if you want to maybe sit this one out and wait and try to save on the shipping, I think they will drop on the Nike Sneakers app, but nothing has been confirmed at this current time. Sorry to interrupt the video, but I do want you guys to know about several giveaways that I'm running on the channel. The goal is to hit 15,000 subscribers before the end of 2023, and as long as we achieve that, and I know that we're going to, the winner at 15K will be able to choose between an Air Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Found, an Air Jordan 3 White Cement, or even a Travis Scott Black Phantom in their personal size. And for my channel members, I got something special for you guys. At 12K, 13K, and 14K, all channel members will be entered into a randomizer, and there will be a winner each time for the Air Jordan 3 White Cement, which in my opinion is Sneaker of the Year. So this is kind of a way to give back to everybody. It's kind of good giveaways for the holidays and stuff like that. So make sure you guys share the videos out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and as soon as we hit some of these goals, I look forward to running these giveaways. Now let's talk about the resale market and how it looks right now before the sneaker is officially released. Now these are basically going for like $350 to $400 or so before the sneaker drops. So that's actually not a bad sign. That means that people are interested in the sneaker. But, you know, you can tell a lot from resale prices. And if this sneaker was sitting at like $600 or $700 like the Kobe Grinches were, I'd probably think that this one would be, you know, more valuable a little bit later on after the sneaker releases. I kind of feel like once these do drop and then they drop on this Nike sneakers app and things like that, this will probably be going for like slightly over retail, maybe at retail in some of the smaller sizes. So if you catch an L on this sneaker on release day, I think if you want to go out and pay resale for it, you know, I don't think it'll cost you that much. In order to get it in your collection, maybe just slightly over retail. You know, if you can't find your size on release day or something like that, or maybe they don't drop on the Nike sneakers app, I just kind of feel like this is probably like a $250 sneaker or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. Nothing too crazy. If you take an L on it, I think you'll be able to get it for cheap. You know, nothing, you know, it's not going to cost you like $400 or $500 or anything like that. This one, even though it's nice and, you know, it's really clean and I think it's very wearable, I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be worth a lot of money or anything like that. So if you just miss out on it, man, you'll be able to pick these up. The resale market right now, you know, nothing's really reselling for a whole lot. You know, if it wasn't reselling for a whole lot before, it's definitely not reselling for a whole lot now. This is a great time to be a sneakerhead. It's a great time to pick up sneakers that you really, really want for retail, or even in some cases below retail. A lot of sneakers, man, like people just wait out and, you know, cop on GOAT for $20, $40, $50 under retail. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that this is an under retail type of shoe. You know, I just feel like it's like slightly over retail, $250, $260, like in that range, something like that. So that's where I think it's going to settle at. But let me know down in the comment section how you feel about the Air Jordan 8 Solefly. Is it a cop? Is it a pass? Is it dope? Or is it trash? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would like to thank you all for your time, your attention. Man, you guys have been killing it as far as sharing the videos out and subscribing to the channel, man. We are knocking on 12K's door, and as you guys know, at 12K, we'll be doing a channel member giveaway for the Air Jordan 3 White Cement on our live streams that we do on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you haven't already tapped in on our live streams that we do on Friday, it's a great time, man. We have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, man. It's hilarious. You definitely want to check that out if you haven't already tapped in with us. But I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video real soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.